obviously you were an alumni, great all-time Memphis player. What does it feel like to now be the head coach at the University of Memphis, your alma mater?
It's a great feeling, just to be this whole thing to go full circle and be the head coach in my hometown at my alma mater is a great feeling.
Now, the expectations for your team aren't super high this season, but overall, for your tenure, a lot of people in Memphis are very excited about what's to potentially come for you as head coach. How do you deal with those expectations, knowing that people are riding high off your hire right now?
Yeah, I understand that, but nobody's expectations are ever going to be higher than my own that I have for myself. So whatever they have, it's still on a lower level compared to where I am mentally with myself. So I appreciate them supporting me. I appreciate the expectations, but know that I'm going to be pushing really hard to win a national championship, and no one's expectations can get higher than my own.
Now, you assembled a staff that has a lot of experience both on the NBA level with Mike Miller and Sam Mitchell, but also on the college level with Tony Madlock. What's kind of each guy's strengths, or what do they bring to the table for your program?
First, all three of the guys are very knowledgeable of the game. Mike Miller brings the shooting aspect and the knowledge of playing for the Miami Heat, those championship teams. He brings that atmosphere and that mental to our game. Coach Sam Mitchell was Coach of the Year in the NBA in 2007, understands personnel, understands different strategies, knows how to coach, and is a great motivator. And then Tony Madlock, 20 plus years in the college level, understands how to deal with kids. He's the guy that comes around and cleans up our mess with the kids. So that's just a great mix.
Now, obviously, you come from high school, and a guy you coached in high school with Alex Lomax. You also bring in Tyler Harris, a guy you coached against in Memphis, and also guys like Antoine Jones, Isaiah Maurice, David Wingett. What have those newcomers done, or what have they shown you in practice so far that suggests that these guys are ready to play at the D1 level, as opposed to what you've seen from them or you saw from them in high school?
Well, first starting with my own point guard, Alex Lomax from high school. He's showing leadership. That's something that I've always kind of pressured him into and just tried to push him into that role in high school. He really wasn't comfortable with it in high school, but all of a sudden his freshman year he wants to be a leader, which I love. He's finally listening to me about leadership. Tyler Harris is a weapon. That's all I can say about him. He's explosive offensively, and is going to be a shocker to everybody around the country who hasn't seen him. Antoine Jones was once ranked the top shooting guard in the country in his class. Is a big guard that can handle the ball, that can shoot threes. We're trying to get him more focused on the defensive end, and if he buys into that, then he's going to be really special. And David Wingett, he's a guy that can shoot it with anybody. I think he's one of the most unknown guys in our group, but as a high-class shooter. And Ryan Boyce is a defender shooter, and then my son, Jaden Hardaway, is a shooter. So we have 6 really good freshmen that we're all excited about.
All right, now, with those freshmen, you also have a lot of returning guys. Not a whole lot of returning guys, but you do have guys like Kevin Davenport, Jeremiah Martin, who are here today. What do you expect from those guys, as well as Kareem Bruton or Rainier Thornton, Mike Parks? What do you expect from the guys that came over from Tubby Smith's tenure? What are your expectations for those guys this season?
They've seen the conference. They've been on the road. They've seen every venue. They can tell these guys, hey, this is what you can expect. That's first and foremost. And then secondly, we need them to play like seniors. We need them to step up to the plate at home, on the road, leadership off the court with the guys, in the classroom, with how they do things. And, that's what we're expecting from those guys.
Now, obviously your recruiting pitch is going to be a lot about your professional experience, the professional experience of your coaching staff. What's been the reception, or how receptive have recruits been to that particular NBA recruiting pitch?
They've been very receptive. We've been able to get into any door that we wanted to get into. Just to have a conversation, even if a kid wasn't really interested at first in Memphis, having us on staff has allowed them to say, hey, I could take a look at you guys now because you guys have, been where I want to go. And that's been huge for us.